Welcome back to 6 News at 6 on this Monday evening. And as of course we talked about before, the big story for this week is the return to, well, where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. 95 out there right now in Temple, south winds at 14. Earlier I showed you the tower cam, saw a few puffy cumulus clouds out there, but no, and they've been replaced mostly with blue skies here this evening. We'll keep things clear throughout the rest of the evening. The problem, of course, as it is every day during the summer, every summer here in Texas, is we are so close to the Gulf that influence of moisture always provides us with a heat index. Right now, it feels like it's about 101 right now in Temple. Elsewhere across the area, it feels like 100 in Waco, feels like 101 in Marlin, feels the same in Temple. 102 is what it feels like there in Cameron and Caldwell. My friends down there, y'all were doing so nice after those storms came through, but now take a look at your heat index. 102, 104 is what it feels like currently in College Station. I mentioned the storms briefly because, again, in Caldwell, last time we checked, the heat index was only about 92. You can see it's already gone back up to 102 as the sun came back out there. But there are those storms that we talked about, just a few showers moving through parts of Brazos County right now. If you're in BCS, that's likely the one place that we're getting rain across the area right now. You can see everybody else, the radar screen is just clear, and it'll stay that way through the rest of the evening. Now we're going to build some cloud cover back in as we get a little low-level jet in the overnight hours heading towards tomorrow morning, and what that means, of course, is that we're not going to be able to cool down quite as much. That's right, we're going to be in the mid-70s by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, about 75, 96 for tomorrow. So we're going to keep that warming trend going back into the upper 90s there for Wednesday and Thursday, 97 both days there. But that's not as hot as it's going to get. We're going to keep that warming trend going. The reason we have this ridge of high pressure, again, it's going to settle right over north and central Texas, parts of the Panhandle too. So as we head towards Thursday, Friday, Saturday, those are going to be the hottest days of the week. Now, the good news behind that is now we're going to watch that ridge of high pressure towards the weekend start to slide off to the west. That takes us kind of out from under the most oppressive heat. It also opens the door for potentially a cold front to make its way down towards the Red River. Now, as it does so, it is going to fall apart pretty quickly, but there is an outside possibility that we will see that cold front move down towards the Red River and at least give us a couple of degrees as we head towards the end of the weekend next week, and potentially a slight chance for some showers. Now, as long as we're talking about the long-range forecast, do want to mention this. We have been very quiet in the tropics, but in case you forgot, it is still hurricane season. We do have something brewing out there, a tropical wave making its way across the Atlantic, and as it approaches the Antilles there over the next 7 days, potentially a 50% chance, so a moderate chance for at least tropical storm development. So potentially another named storm on the way. Of course, way too early to tell, but we'll keep an eye on it as we head towards the end of next week. As far as what we got for our 7-day forecast, 96, 97, 97, 98. Again, that warming trend goes all the way into the weekend. Here by Saturday, that's when I suspect we could bring those triple digits back into the forecast, but it could happen before that. And then, as I said, a little cold front could bring us down a couple of degrees and a 20% chance of rain on Sunday.
All right, Matt.